Hello there, how are you? I hope you all doing great. So in this video, we will learn the next thing from basic CSS. What we will learn is background and selector. First, we have the background CSS property, which is used to set the background color or the background image. Let me give you some example. So here, as you can see, I already have some HTML with the CSS file, and also I have I have some example background image here that I get from the subtle pattern, or you can click from the link in the description. Or okay, first we will make a new paragraph tag, and I will fill it with lorem. I think this is some kind of sort, so we can copy and paste it 2 more times. Next, we will set this body background color in the main.css file, and don't forget to connect your HTML file to the your CSS style. We can write something like body. This body is the selector, and then background color property, and the value is going to be blue. This this means the CSS will search HTML element called body, and if it's found, it will set the body background color property to blue. Let's see how it looks in the website. And as you can see here, a whole page is changing to blue. Because if you remember in our HTML basic series that this body tag is covered or wrap all the HTML page content. So if we change this body background color, it will change the whole page. Okay, now the background color is done. We can try background image. The background image value is going to be URL, and it's going to be the URL of your background image in here. I already have some, so I can just write background slash, it means search this rare pattern image in the background folder. We can see how it looks in the website, and as you can see, this background image is covering all the HTML page. But if you are look in the VS Code, or or you look in the background image property, 300 and 300, and it's just 300 by 300 size image. But how it is covering all the HTML website? Well, by the default, background image is repeating. So it will repeat all over the website until the website is covered. We can set, for example, we can set the background repeat to no repeat. And if you see in a website, you will see the true size of the background image. It's just something like this. As you can see here, it's just 300 by 300 size image. Now we can next to the next we can next to the background repeat X. There's a repeat X and also repeat Y. It will repeat the repeat X. It will just repeat in the X horizon, and the repeat Y is going to repeat just on the Y horizon. Let's see how it looks. And as you can see, this background image is just repeating in the X horizon. And if we change it to Y, it will it will repeating in just y horizon. Next, we will have the background position, but I don't think this background position is going to make a lot of change if your background repeat is on. Like for example, here I have background repeats it on, and if we look in the website, it will cover all the page. But if we give it some position, something like center, or maybe left bottom, let's see how it looks. And as you can see, it's not changing anything because the background image is already full. It's already fulfilled. It's already filled the entire page, so there is no spare space to move, except you are using no repeat value. It will disable the background repeat property, and and the background position will and the background position change is will be able to see. As you can see here, what we are set, it's set left bottom, but in the website it's look it it is looks like top left. It is because our content is just until here. If you want to make it in the bottom, you have to make um you have to make more content. Let's for example we add some BR, a lot of BR tag. That's the I think I will just make it to two line. Two line it is. No. This one line is maybe enough. Let's see how it looks in the website. And as you can see, this is the left bottom because our BR is just until here. So the bottom is in here. Next, we will have some combination. As you can see, this is already some combination. If we just make it just one like center, it will work too. Let's see it, and it is in the center of the website. I already prepared some note here, and as you can see here, the background position is can be made by left, right, bottom, top, center. So you can make your own combination with this 5 value. Like for example, what we just make is left and bottom. But you can also make something like center bottom or top right or whatever you want. Okay, okay. Now the background is done. Next, we will discuss about selector. Here, we will make something like the basic or the starter code to learn the selector. So I already prepared some of those here. First, we will make some comment in here, selector testing section. In here, we will make some h1, and the text is going to be hello world. Inside of this, we will have something like ul and then li, and then we'll make it 5. Why? I don't know. I think my Emmet extension is like not working in the past day. I don't know why. So we have to write it semi-manual inside of this ul, and then we have li. We have 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And inside of this 5 li, we will have each one is the a tag or the anchor tag. The ref is going to be crash, and then the text is going to be link. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, we will have OL or ordered list. I already discussed about this in the HTML series. Next, we will have something like this, maybe similar or maybe same. The difference is just in the text. Here we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. Next, in here we will have some anchor tag called the herb is going to be crash, and here I will write I programming as our as my channel name, and below that we will have h2. The text is going to be article title, and then we have 2p with the lore. We will just copy and paste it by holding Alt and Shift and then press the key up or down. It will automatically duplicate it. Now let's first see how it looks in the website. And as you can see here, like this, in this section we will learn about the selector. But first, let's remove the BR. And we'll make the background to just repeat. If we see in a website, alright, now this is a little bit better. Now, first about selector is going to be the element. First we have some selector, but in this selector is the selector is the element type, like here. In here we'll write the selector, but in the element type. So we'll write what is the element we want to style, and then give it some style. Color equal to blue. Let's see how it looks. And as you can see, all the li item is changing color to blue. This is the element selector type. And also we can style the element inside of the element. If here we are styling all the li element. Now let's try how to just style the li but in the UL tag. Let's see how it works. First we have UL, and we can write space, and this space is defining inside. So CSS will search li inside of the UL. We will make the color to red. Let's see how it looks. And as you can see here, the color is changing to red. That means the CSS selector is working. Once again, it will search the li inside of the UL. This one is search all the li, but in the CSS we have something called specify, but I will make the tutorial about that later. And then after the element selector type, we have class selector type. If here I can make something like 3, it's going to have class equal to favorite, and 7 is also favorite. And now we can style that item, and now we can style some HTML element that have class equal to favorite. To defining some class, we use the dot. This dot is equal to class. So if we write something like dot favorite, it means CSS will search an HTML element with the favorite class, and we can make the color into purple. If we see in a website, and as you can see here, the link is changing color to purple. This is the class. This is the class defining, and this is the class name. So the CSS will search some HTML element that have favorite class in it. But how about we just want to add this link, or maybe this one is most favorite most, or I can say here lucky number. How about we but how if we want to add the styles, but how if we want to change the style of an element that's a favorite and lucky number class? We can just dot favorite and then dot again, and we can write the second class. It will be the lucky number, and the color is going to be green. If we see in a website, alright, I think we missed something. Plus favorite lucky number. What if we copy and paste it here? Let's see. Oh, I misspelled it in here. Favorite. And if we see in website, it should working now. And as you can see here, the 7 link is green. Now that we are know about the class, next we will be using the ID. But as a note, some element is allowed to have more than one class, but ID is just have one, and and that is not allowed in the same file. There's two IDs same, but class is allowed. That was a note. Next, we will using the ID. How about we just want to give this p tag ID is equal to maybe first paragraph, first p tag, and then the second is going to second p. So let's style it. First one is going to be the first, and to define the ID, we will use the crash or the hashtag symbol. And then, same as the class, we will write the ID name. That the first one is first P, and the color or the text style, font style is going to be italic. Let's see how it looks. And as you can see here, the text is italic. Next, the next p tag is going to be second p tag. We can say hashtag or crash, and then we will give it maybe some font style equal to, or maybe text transform equals to uppercase. So there's going to make the text into the uppercase. If you look in the website, and boom, this is some uppercase. This is some uppercase styled text. There is using ID, and this is also italic styled text. There is using ID. So now that we are already learned about the selector, and we already learned about ID, class, and element. The next and maybe the last is going to be the asterisk symbol. It means it will search all the it will affect to all the component in the body. Like for example, font size is equal to 35 pixel. Let's see how it looks on the website, and boom, all the text is 35 pixel font size. Now there is all. We can give it some comment here like this. Alright, okay. Now maybe that is done. I think that's it for now. That you are already learned about the background and the selector. We have element, class, ID, and this asterisk symbol that is going to affect all the component in the HTML page. So I think that's it for the tutorial. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you have any question, just write it in the comment, and I will see you in the next video.